Hi, this is Sasha from the autismhelper.com, and this is a product preview of my Graphing Mega Pack. So this is great to work on the skills of graphing, but have a variety of different type of activities for all of your level learners in one set. So there's over 70 pages included in this resource, so loads of different types of activities from more basic to a little bit more complicated. So you can really build on this skill as you teach it. So here's a table of contents that helps kind of with your printing needs. Sometimes I only like to print off part of a unit at one time, so this makes life a little easier on me as well. So here's a anchor chart for the types of graphs and charts that students will learn about. There's a variety of different basic worksheets that work on identifying just the names of the charts, so you can use the anchor chart or have students do it on their own, and then writing the names of the different graphs or charts as well. A variety of those types of worksheets. Then identifying the type of graph or chart based on the clue. So identifying the vertical bar graph or the line graph for each one. A few different exemplars of those, and then answering different questions or following directions based on the clues here. So this is great to work on basic following directions, but also related to the concepts of a graph or a chart. So color the bar that shows bananas are yellow. So they will have to identify that here's where there are bananas and coloring this part yellow. So these are really great ones to work on, a wide range of skills. So a bunch of different following direction color worksheets related to charts and graphs. And next we have a bunch of comprehension activities. These are my favorite. So students have to answer different questions related to the graph or chart. So they're going to really have to work on comprehending and understanding the information in the chart and really show that they can utilize that information to answer the different questions. So these are really great and really can assess a lot of different types of skills. This one is just to work on copying the graph or chart. So getting kids familiar with the different components just with a basic copying activity, which is really cool. So a bunch of those. And next is using the data to make your own graph. So it's going to give some information and then tell them what type of graph to make, also with a little visual cue, and they're going to have to make their own graph with that information. So again, taking this to a much more complex level once the skill has been more mastered, which is really great. Next we have some graphing sorts. I love different sorts to work on discrimination and seeing the same types of graphs in a different way. So identifying different types of pie graphs, bar graphs, line graphs. So two different sorts to work on. Then we have a file folder just for matching the basic graphs, matching the graphs to the names, and then matching similar graphs. So looking at, again, these, seeing the same types of graph and what's similar and what's different about them. Then we have graphing bingo. So basic, just looking at the different types of graphs and then finding them on the bingo board. This is great to just practice this skill and work on bingo on a little bit more of an academic concept. And then I have Who Has. This is one of my favorite games. This works on attention, social skills, and also the math skill that we're targeting here. So there's a ton included. Graphing is pretty complex, but this breaks it down into a simple and easy to use format. Again, this is a product preview of my Graphing Mega Pack by theautismhelper.com.